Hey everybody, Richter Knives here, your favorite knife tuber, episode number 193. Today I want to show you a sweet GEC or two. And this is a GEC 38. And I love the 38 pattern. Before we get into it though, I'm going to show you this. I'm going to show you the tube, I'll show you the knife. But before we do that, we got to have an ice cold Lord's drink. All right, get a drink real quick. Let's get right into it. So you can tell right here it says GEC 38 3225, and 38 is your model number, 3 is your blade shape, 2 is how many blades you have, then 25 is the year it was made. This one is in faded denim blue. I was pretty daggum excited when I seen these come out because they came out in 2015. I don't know if they came out in 2015, but I think that's the last year they ran them. It might have been the only time, I don't know. But I know in 2015, when they came out, I really bad wanted them. But I thought the price was really high. And back then, it was, to me, hindsight, I should have snagged one. But I didn't, and that's fine. But whenever these came out, I knew, no matter what, if I had to trade something, if I had to sell something, I was getting me one of these. Matter of fact, 2 or more. I love this pattern. The 38 pattern itself, I've had the Bloodwood version with the Warncliffe, and it was the Whittler. And I missed that one so bad. I traded it away, and it was just dumb of me to get rid of. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You've probably done the same thing. But I needed another 38. So I seen this one. And let me go ahead and start it and show it to you. But when I seen it, I knew I was going to have this one specifically. It's not in here, but this is what you get. You get this Titty cutlery. Got your model number. It says John Chapman. So what's the correlation with that? Well, John Chapman, if you don't know, I learned this in the Garden of Kinders. And John Chapman, you might see him right here. I don't think that's him. But he, from what I've learned, and it may not be true, some of it's folktale and some of it's not, but he walked around barefoot all the time. He had a pot on his head, and he loved the outdoors, and he didn't like going indoors. And he planted apple trees. And I don't know how true it is or not, but this is just what I remember, that he would go around planting apple trees ahead of people that were supposed to be getting land for free if they agreed to like 50 apple trees, or planting 50 apple trees and 50 or 30 peach trees, something like that. And y'all can fact check me, I don't know. I may be wrong. But he went ahead of them and made a business out of, and traveling, making a business out of planting apple trees. Now, these apple trees weren't like apple trees you see today. It's before they started grafting and doing all this stuff. And they weren't even really good to eat. They were pretty much made for cider, for, alcoholic drinks or whatever. Hottie toddies. I don't know what they call them. So I like the artwork on this one. Titty cutlery. Budding and pruning knife is what it says. This one is in 1095 carbon steel, made in the great old US of A. So there's that one. And this one is your knife. And you can tell right now that this does not look brand new at all. The reason being is because I've had it in my pocket since the day I got it, and it has not left my pocket. I've literally carried it every single day. And it's got some scuffs on the bolsters. I haven't used a slip on it. I knew when I got this one that I was going to carry it a lot. And I knew that I was also going to get another one. And I traded to get this one. And then right after that, I traded to get another one. And I'll show you that one here in a minute. But I couldn't wait. I was going to use the other one as a user, and this one was going to be, my clean knife. But I couldn't. As soon as I got in, I couldn't wait on that other knife. I just started using it. Now, right off the bat, you see the blade shape. It's a hawk bill. And you say to yourself, you know what? I don't know about that. That looks hard to sharpen. Well, it's not really hard to sharpen. But this one actually came pretty decent out of the box. Which, for GEC, that's saying something. The other one, I haven't even checked the edge on it because I wanted to show it to you in pristine condition. But this one right here, I say I've been carrying it and using it, and it's pretty flippin' handy. Now, this is the main blade. Here is the secondary blade, and it is a spay, right? And I did sharpen that one as well. That one's, you know, straightforward, except for that belly at the front. But this one right here, I pretty much used to sharpen it because everybody's going to ask me, what'd you use to sharpen that thing? So I just used the Spyderco what do you call this dumb thing? The Sharp Maker triangle stones. I don't have the diamond ones, which I have on order right now. It'll make it a whole lot easier on your life. But I have the medium, and this is the ultra fine. So it's pretty, you know, pretty easy to do. Just drag it across there at the same angle. And if you had just the ultra fine, it would probably take you forever. But another, I guess, tip could be, if you have one of these or the Work Sharp field sharpener, this would work too. This one's even got your angle for you, and you just drag it right across there. This one would probably take you a little while as well, just because how fine it is. This one's a lot less fine than the one on the field sharpener, in my opinion. And you can tell if you use both of them. But this is a good bit to go ahead and touch that dude up. Also, you may even, and I was thinking about this, you may even, if you use the diamond part of this, it's so thin that you have to manipulate it. But if you can come across here and then angle it down like so, angle it down like so to get that piece right there, and then come across, don't come off the stone. I think you wouldn't round that off. I think you'd be fine. I wouldn't recommend that, but if you're in a pinch, it could work. This one right here, fit and finish wise, let's look at it. Back spring, very nice. I see no gapping. Tell me if you do. Centering, it's not really centered, and it almost looks as if that main blade is touching the liner, but I haven't seen any scratching, so I don't think it is. I think it's just really close. The other secondary blade, it's not touching. They fit both those in there really well. Action on this is just pretty darn perfect. You can't get better than that. It's on a cam tang. It's not a whittler either. It's on the same spring. So you only got the two blades. And this one came a little gritty, and I flushed the pivot. But it being in my pocket and without a slip, it's got some dirt down in the pivot here and there. I've had to oil it a couple times. But I'm used to that half stop. Kind of wish it did have a half stop, but it doesn't really bother me. And if you're looking for something to pinch, this is about as good as it gets right here. It's got that big nail nick on it. I've never used that nail nick. I think it'll be weird if I just went here to there with it, because right there at the end, it kind of pops, and I don't know, just don't feel right. But all day long, pinch it open, good to go. And let's see, transitions. Sorry, I'm hitting the camera. I don't see any gap there. No gap there. I can't feel it. That's pretty freaking smooth. Brass pins, brass liners. Looks beautiful. I love the denim micarta. Man, that's beautiful. Let me see if I can get you up close so you can see. And the star of the show, to me, is that star shield. Check it out. Yeah, don't unfollow me, but I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan, and this just kind of reminds me of that. Also reminds me of Texas, because I'm a Texan. I just think it's cool as heck. Looks like your old, worn, faded pair of blue jeans. Both sides. Of course, my card is pretty tough. You're not going to chip it. You're not going to, I mean, it's good to go. Good to go. Good user. I think this is a good user too. As far as what this blade right here does, a lot of people, the reason they don't like this knife is, number one, they can't sharpen it. Number two, they can't afford it. Number three, I don't know. Number three is just, it's oddly shaped. It's not a normal shaped pocket knife like you know, it's not got the drop point and the straight on handle. It's oddly shaped. Kind of looks like a bird's beak right here in the eye. That's what my son said. But it's super utilitarian. This choil right here is almost just feels like it was made for your finger to go there. And as far as cutting things, utility cutter, really good. See where I've already cut on my desk. I ain't worried about it. But utility cutter, box opener, it just excels at it. Also notice that cutting an apple, this is a apple cutting beast. I don't know if it's just the curve that goes around it, but I mean, it just loves to cut an apple. But I mean, there you go. Apples. Know what I mean? Oh, I'm dropping it. You didn't tell me. So let me show you the other one. Like I said, I knew I was going to get this one. And you could see the patina on it. It's cut plenty of apples and other stuff and food and everything I could cut. And I've had this one in the pocket. Like I said, no slip. I just wanted to see the wear on it and the patina it would get. And that, to me, is just epic. Kind of waiting to see that back spring patina. We'll see what it looks like. So let me show you the other one. This is the tube for the other one. And you'll notice right off the bat, it's a beaver tail. And it's a 38-3225 jig Brazilian cherry. Now, if you follow my channel for any amount of time, you've seen this. This is my 85 beaver. And I love it. Brazilian, cherry wood, same thing. And I carry this a lot. I use it a lot. I love it a lot. It's one of my favorite knives. I'll never, ever get rid of it. You'd have a hard time putting a price on this. That wouldn't be ridiculous for me to get rid of it. This right here, my buddy Jonathan Roberts made for me. And it's an epic slip. I mean, this is one of the reasons I want him to get rid of the knife, because he made this slip for me. And if you follow my channel, you've seen this. But the detail in that, the color, just, and the backside looks like a beaver tail is supposed to. Cool slip, cool knife. So having this, I knew I wanted the beaver tail. So let me show you the pin in it real quick. And the knife has been in the tube until just a few minutes ago when I started this video. I just took it out one time to take a photo of it, and that's it. But here's your beaver tail. Cool looking little pin, man. I need to do something with these pins. I got all kind of pins, and I think they're cool. Just a nice addition. When you open it up, kind of feels cool. So let me show you this knife. Ooh, fancy. Let's open it up. There we go. This one's clean, pristine. No fingerprints. No nothing. This is the way it came in the tube. Nice, no gaps. Let's see, how's the action? It could use a flush. It's a little gritty. Yeah, right there, it's kind of gritty. It'll break in. I'll flush it, work it. It'll be fine. That's how I had to do the other one too. But look at this wood. They've got that, it's jigged in there. Just kind of like bone would be. But it's wood. And then the shield, I know y'all have all seen this if you're in a GEC. But look at the detail in that shield where they made them cuts. That's cut in there. Love this. This is the one that I really wanted to patina, but I just couldn't wait. I think this would look ridiculous with patina. I talked to Michael Christie from Slip Joint Display when he first got his. He made a video on his too. His video is awesome. And if you look around for YouTube videos of these, you're not going to find very much at all. There might be 6 altogether, maybe. And they're not all on the same knives. Let's see, Knife Thoughts made a video. It wasn't of these two, but it was one with a different variant of covers. Man, I don't know. There's not a lot of videos out there. That's what kind of why I really wanted to make this video. I waited a while to do it, and as soon as I, put this video up and I hit the upload button, this one's going in the pocket. And I think that I'm going to carry this one a lot now. I got to sharpen it. How's the edge on that? Will it cut hair? Nope. There's GEC for you. See how sharp the other blade is. It'll cut something, but it's not scary at all. Would it cut hair? Let me see. I barely got any flipping hair up. Yeah, it cuts hair. So, I don't know, but I'm going to go ahead and put my own edge on it. Waiting on them diamond, what do you call them? Tri-stones or whatever they're called. And then we'll get this one fixed up pretty good. Bevel is pretty even. That's good. Nice sharpening chool there. Nice little finger chool. Satin finish on the blade, and you got that beaver tail etch. I'm not too worried about that going away with patina. I mean, this one, you may still see it. I don't know. Can you? Barely, faintly. It just looks good with patina on it. So these two together, let's look at these. This is the 85. Now, I really like the color on this 38. Look at that. Love it. And can't wait to use it. And in the same vein of this slip right here, I could have went, and I thought about this, right back to Jonathan and said, hey, can you make me another slip? Or even use this slip because I think it would fit. Let's see. We're here. We're almost 20 minutes into this, but let's see if this would fit. Yeah, fits. But I'm not going to do that. I thought to myself, should I get him to make me another one? Should I use this one? No. Gave me an opportunity to practice myself. And I went ahead and made my own slip. Put a little beaver on there. Got a little detail right here like grass or whatever. You got the log. Got him smiling. Is that smiling? I don't know if he's smiling or not. Put my Richter Knives logo on the back. And I just need to oil it, shine it. Already done the edges. Ready to go. And should fit. Oh yeah, that's good and tight like it's supposed to be. Should come right out. Oh yeah, it'll break in. So there you go. You got the slip. You got the knife. Man, I'm set up. I got a rig. Love that. Anyways, So there's that. Here's a 38. Go on ahead, put on down in the comments which one you like better. Do you like the blue one with the star? Do you like the Beaver? How would you carry it? Would you carry it with a slip, or like I done with this one and just raw dog it in the jeans and let it go? I kind of like both ways. So I can put this in a slip. I can just put this in my pocket. I got 2 of them. These won't go nowhere. I love both of them. Matter of fact, I want more 38s. I'm going to get that Bloodwood one back. I got a plan to get that Bloodwood Warncliffe back that had it was a Whittler. I miss it pretty bad. So I'm going to snag one of those. They've also got different variants of covers. I know Bryson Hawkins has one that I'm just in love with. I don't remember which variant that's called, what it's called. Maybe if he's watching this video, he could put it down in the comments. But comment which one you like, how you carry it. Tell me what you think about it. Also, don't forget to tell your mom and them, your baby mama, your barber. I don't even know how to say it anymore. Tell your mom and them, your baby mama, your crush, your barber about Richter knife. I needed a drink. So there we go. Don't forget to subscribe. It's that red button right down there. Like it for Pete's sake. Share the video. And y'all have a good one. This is Richter. And I'm out.